Just going to make a little intro to the call that you're going to hear. Yesterday I learned after my beach walk that 2 commissioners had voted to remove Andrew Baker, the medical examiner of the Hennepin County autopsy report. Now, as with everything, question people's integrity, and I questioned when the 3 iterations from Hennepin County came up whether it was legit, if there's any shenanigans going on. I did read the 20-page or so a report, full autopsy report, that talked about all the drugs, that talked about his health underlying conditions, and talked about the medical interventions, which are questionable. I don't have answers for that because this happened at 8:25 in the evening, and he was pronounced dead at 9:25. So arguably lots of things happened maybe in the ambulance. Oh my god, that fucking is horrible. This is why I wear masks. I have multiple chemical sensitivities. I am an environmental indicator. The shit that comes out of these cars, man, really bad. And the thing is that most people will not even notice that. I don't know how. Okay, so it was exhaustive and very detailed. Very detailed autopsy report. And the medical interventions, like I said, there's like catheters in the tibia. And I don't know. I'm not a doctor. A quack, not. I'm a functional medicine consultant and coach, certified. So, still smelling diesel. Whatever the fuck is coming out of there. I'm sorry, I've been swearing a lot lately. And I get really aggro when I smell toxins. It's actually a reaction. You can look it up. Maybe you'll find it if it hasn't been scrubbed. So I heard this when I was still at the beach. And I was like, okay, who is this Andrew Baker? I'm going to go home and I'm going to look up who he is. And I found the actual board meeting, and the MSM lied. He was not, 2 commissioners voted towards removing him for, quote, irreparable damage to the black community. For doing your job. He's the independent one, folks. Michael Baden is not independent. He's biased. Okay? We're living in a world of inverted truths. Let's make that clear. So extensive and detailed. This man is a leader as a medical examiner. He's an author. He's a respected medical examiner who's been in that position for 16 years. And getting rid of him, well, who are they going to appoint? Like there's other bodies. It's not the whole world revolving under George Floyd. And I say that, again, no disrespect to the death of a human, but so many other deaths and civil unrest has ensued, and so many other dead people have not been honored. And this is hypocrisy. This is madness. Madness. A toxicology report is standard practice. So, Michael Baden and Benji, why aren't you running a toxicology report? In what world does that make sense? Of course, underlying health issues. And I want to know, girlfriend, fiance, when did you get your coronavirus test? When did you take it? Were you guys under mutual quarantine because supposedly he was discovered as COVID-19 positive. And I'd like to know the story and the circumstances. Can anyone respond? How did George Floyd get a test? Was it maybe part of his work? Maybe El Nuevo Rodeo? Maybe Latino Jazz Club? Not jazz, Latino Club, owned by Giovanni? I want to know that story. Who you think could tell me when this coronavirus test was taken and what precautions as a positive were taken? Or is this going to be brought back into the narrative a little bit later?
Dr. Baker?
Yes. Thank you for calling me back. Yes?
Oh, sure. He was reappointed by a 5-2 vote, and his first name is Andrew. He goes by Andy.
Okay. What did I call him?
Alex, or Alexander or something.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. That's my mistake.
No,
yes.
that's okay. Not a problem.
So they basically voted him off the island and then re-voted him?
No. His reappointment date was coming back up.
Yes.
And so they talked about it at committees, and then they held a board meeting yesterday and reappointed him for another 4-year term.
Okay, well, I'm glad I spoke to you because the mainstream media said that 2 commissioners stated that he caused irreparable damage to the Black community.
If you Google Hennepin County,
yeah, I found it. I found I found the link. Carolyn sent it to me.
Okay.
But if that's not correct, I would like to set the record straight because there's a lot of lies.
Well, right. I don't know what the other commissioners said, the 2 that voted against him. So if you watch the board video, it would probably clarify their opinions, as I believe they each spoke.
So this was
reappointing.
I saw the June 11th meeting, but
yes.
But this article that I read said on Tuesday they voted him off. So if that's incorrect, can someone clarify if indeed yeah.
That is incorrect. On Tuesday, they discussed reappointing him at committees, and then it goes to the board meeting, which was held on Thursday, where they voted him back in. They voted to reappoint him. He was never excused from the position or let go. It was just that his 4-year period with the county was coming up, so they had to reappoint him or not before that deadline. So they held the meeting on Thursday to fall within the guidelines that were necessary.
Okay. Did you hear any rumors of those articles that just say, is there a copy of the Tuesday board meeting as well?
Yep. When you go to that link, you should be able to find the older meetings, and I can't think of what the date was on Tuesday. It might have been June 9th, 10th. Yeah, June 9th. There should be committee meetings. And within that, you can play them, and you will hear them all discuss and talk about Dr. Baker.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see the Tuesday meeting. So just, again, to clarify, it was discussed, and maybe they expressed themselves and said that he caused damage, but it was never he got the axe.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. And you are one of the board members? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
No. I'm Commissioner Opat's assistant. I was just returning your call.
Okay, yes, because I heard what Opat said about him, because when I heard that, I was like, okay, let me look into Mr. Baker and see what, his history is. And he seems to be someone who has integrity. And in reality, running a toxicology report is standard. And we should be asking Benjamin and Michael Baden, why they are not running a toxicology report.
That I have no idea. I'm just calling to let you know what the vote was, that he
Okay.
has been reappointed for his position. He was never axed, never let go.
Thank you.
So the Tuesday meeting, they discussed his reappointment, and on Thursday they voted to keep him appointed as Hennepin County's medical examiner.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for the clarification and for calling
Sure.
me back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.